Well, we're back, or I'm back. In a little different parking area here. I've got a project planned today, and I've got some supplies in the back, so I figured I'd park over here where I plan on working. Let's go ahead and open up this. Still at 45 pounds. Turn that on. Go ahead and unlock this. Well, let's go ahead and turn the water on. Let it run for a little bit. Anything that says formed in the tank. Also flush the filter out a little bit. It's been a week. Today is the Thursday the 16th. It's about 62 degrees. The grass has not grown hardly at all in a week's time. Let's open this up. Water's not too bad. Check that out, because that has something to do with what I got planned. And the threshold. Turn this water off. Now I'm going to open up the lodge. Okay, let's get the lodge opened. Again, warmer in here than it is outside. Let there be light. An overcast day, the light really does shine. Everything looks the same as when I left it. Morning, Mom and Dad. Let's go ahead and open up the pavilion. I don't think we've had any rain since in this week. Looks like it could rain right now, but it's not in the forecast. Yeah, there's no rain on the roof. Boy, this seems to be leaning to this corner an awful lot. I wonder if the piers on this side have sunk in some. You can see the water is well down. If I got time, I may take down the goose fence today. There's no reason to have it up. The geese have left. Won't be back until spring on a full-time basis. Water's completely out of the channel here. I'd like to be able to dig that out a little bit. Use that dirt to fill in behind the limestone some. I need to bring down some more limestone and reinforce that wall that I've started. Everything looks as good as when I left it last week. So let's go over and discuss what I have planned. One of the mistakes when I made this, built this, I should have made it a couple inches wider or longer on both ends. You can see how much the bugs have gotten into the bottom of both sides of the door. That's why the threshold doesn't stick around anymore. I've got some plastic wood that's made to fill those in, and that's one of the things I want to do. But before I do that, I wish I had brought this out, the concrete out another couple inches, and that way you wouldn't have the dirt just below the wood. So what I'm planning on doing, I bought some concrete stepping stones, big ones. I'm going to take up these two and put them on the north side, but I also want to dig out this area, put down the 4 blocks together, level it out, or not level it out, but slight slope, but have it setting right back up against the concrete so that I have a little better area underneath those doors. So hopefully we don't get so much bug infestation. I'm going to turn you off and start accumulating my tools. Okay, the first thing I want to do to get started is take up these old blocks. And this is going to be some difficult stuff, I think. This thing cuts through it pretty good. Oh, bunch of ants. I'm going to want to get one of those concrete blocks out, and before I do that, I got to get the need to get the sand base out, or the base aggregate. Put it down here where I can measure it. See, the dirt comes right up to the base of the molding for the door. Highway for the insects. Oh wow, I don't know if you can see it. There's a whole ant population there. I'm going to have to go spray that because I do not want the ants that close to the wood. That's probably why they're there. 40, 42, 43, 44 inches maybe. 19 and a half. It's 39 inches, so that should fit right in there. I'll turn you off for a second. Need to go get a level, find a level, maybe a couple of them. Okay, found a couple levels. Also got the bug spray, ant spray, and I sprayed that colony of ants. You're dying quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out. I'm gonna measure and see how much I need to dig down in order to fit this directly up against the concrete. I'm gonna put the edge right against the concrete. Eventually want to get the slope down slightly and slope a little bit down to the corner. One 3/4. I'm down 4 inches already. I'm probably going to be having to put quite a bit of fill in here so that I don't have such a large drop. Get a rake so I can level this a little better. I think so. I want to get down about 2 1/4 inches. That's a 1/2 inch lower than I need it. And then I've got some more driveway rock back there. I'll load that up, bring that out here, and get it at 2 1/2 inches. And once I got it 2 1/2 inches, then I'll use the paver base. Put that down right at 2 3/4. I think I'm going to get a magic marker and mark that on the concrete. Got my knee pad. I need to save my knees. Ooh. And then lock in place. Shoot for. 38 inches brings me. Right there. I'm gonna go haul some rock up here. I had rock delivered last year. I had the excess rock just dumped back here in this parking area. So I'm just going to cut some of it to use as a base underneath those stepping stones. That's 12. I may need some more, so I'll just leave this back here. If not, if I don't need it, I'll just have to walk back and get it. It's going to need to come out 38 inches also. It is just about there. So I'm going to need another load. I may want to find some dirt somewhere, build up this bank to hold that rock in there also. Right now I just want to get the rock in there and get it fairly level. Let's just see how far off we are. Okay, we're going to need to come down a couple inches in the front. Surprises me. I had it somewhat level, but actually got it running uphill. need to come down. Be right through here. Getting closer. Here we go. That's it right there. What I want to do is put a block in there and measure the level off it. I know I still need to build up the base some, but I'd like to get an idea where we're at. To the outside. See, that looks like it's flowing downhill. And this, even this little one says we are almost dead nuts level. So I need to dig out around the concrete just a hair. I can do that with the base. That's amazing. Just need to work on that edge. Plus, yeah, it's really rolling downhill this much. I'm not concerned that much with it. Also going to dig out on this pipe a little bit more and just fill it in with some of this rock. Get the dirt away from it. But before I do that, I'm sweating into my glasses. We'll get a water and take a break. Okay, I went and got some more rock. What I want to do is clean out around the clean out pipe. Get that pulled back, be able to surround it completely with a lot of rock, and try to make it a little more resistant to bugs. Oh, the ants are back, so need to spray a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like I'm starting to harvest over there. Yeah, that side still needs to come down a little. It's almost pretty good level. This side down a little bit more. It's still up, I can tell. It's still not bad. I think we're going to go ahead and put the base down once I fill in around there with some rock. He's come up a lot. That's level now. Need more rock. Oh, miscalculation there. Okay. I think we brought in enough rock. I think this'll do it. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Just about perfect here. A little high up here. In there, a little high over here. Let's scoop this out. Big rocks out of here. That's good. use a screwdriver to knock the rocks out from behind there. I'm real close to that being level. On top of it, it looks level. Back here, it does look like it leans back towards the bathroom. So I'm gonna move it one more time. That's running downhill. Good. I'm calling that one set. Everything else will be based off that. I'll put the right one in there next. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a break. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I may have to put a hat on to keep the sweat out of my eyes. Now I'm going to finish off the other three based off that one. Got some siding out of the way. Okay, I've got them all in place. I got them leaning basically to this end. I went ahead and put some of that paver base in between the stones, especially the one that cracked. Now I'm going to put some water on it, and then once that soaks in just slightly, I've got some paver set in the back of my car, and I'm going to use it. Before we go any farther, I'm going to get the shovel and put a little bit of rock back to this right side. It's a little rock on it. Well, that has worn me out. I did the main thing, which was try to get it up against concrete. Try to get away from the bugs. Went all the way from the clean out pipe over past the door. So now the door is sitting basically above concrete. And I think I'm going to call that a day. I am so tired from working with these. I'll move those other two to the north side, but I'm not going to set them today. We'll see how that broken one holds up. I may have to replace it, but right now we've got a pretty stable platform to walk into the bathroom on and hopefully help keep down the bugs. Well, I'll turn you back on after I take another break. Okay. I've been cleaning up. I have put everything away. The west screen doors are locked. The east screen doors are locked. And I'm ready to get out of here. That door's locked. I've taken everything out to the SUV, let there be no light, and there's no light. This door is locked. Just need to pull it shut. Just gonna do a little walk around the property. That's something that I need to throw away. One thing I want to do, I carry this digital thermometer with me, and I've wondered how much the water has cooled off. So I am just going to test the water. This says it's 74 point, and it's now cooling off. It's around 69 degrees. Oh. Difficult to do on these old knees. .2. Oh. And that's going back up because it's around 70 degrees today. So that's what I wanted to do. Like I said, the water's down. Leaves are starting to fall. I don't know whether or not I'll need to mow next week, but I do need to come back and finish my little project. Picking up those 50-pound pavers is no easy job. You can see I put in these stones. The water will run off this way, but right in front of the door, it's right at the door height. They're all nice and stable. The paver set seems to have worked. I put the old two here. You can see we've got two here, and what I want to do is the same thing I did on the south side, is I'll extend these out. So I need to clean this out. Shouldn't be as hard because, yeah, I don't have to dig down as deep. Bathroom's already locked. Pressure's up to 50 degrees. I'll lock this door, turn the pump off, and that's it. Get in the SUV and leave. Finally, the sun came out about 2. So, until the next time, take care of yourself and stay safe.